Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name's Catherine, if you didn't already know. As you'll see by the title, today I'm doing a festival glam get ready with me. Basically, one of my friends who's Molly's cousin Rosie, it's her birthday today and she is doing a festival themed birthday party sort of thing in her garden, and it's called Rochella. So I thought I may as well film the get ready with me because you might be going to something similar in someone's garden. So I thought I'd show you how I achieved this look. So yeah, it's something a bit different. I don't normally do things like this, but I've kind of gone for like my normal glam look, but then I've just put on these obviously additional details. So yeah, if you want to see how I achieved this look, then do keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe down below, give it a thumbs up, and other than that, let's get into it. To prep my skin, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum Crystal Elixir. I just like to put a few drops of this under my base of makeup. It kind of gives like a glowy dewy finish I personally like, and it just like hydrates my skin. So yeah, this is what I like to put underneath my makeup as a little base. And it just makes everything super glowy. I'd say if you do have oily skin, then I don't know like how good this would be for you, but if you have more like combination to dry skin, then I definitely recommend it as like a base for your makeup, or even just popping it on like before bed. It just makes your skin really like soft, and yeah, it's just really nice, and I've been loving using that. I'm also going to take a bit of my Smashbox primer. This is the oil and shine control, and this is just because I want my makeup to last all day, and sometimes it can begin to like slide around in my more oily areas. So I'm just going to pop a bit of this all over my face, so it does kind of counterbalance the Charlotte Tilbury serum. But yeah, this is just to prime my skin and to prevent my makeup like sliding throughout the day, because I want it to last the whole day. I like to do my eye makeup first before I do my foundation or anything, so I go in with a concealer to prep my eyelids. So I'm going to take the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer in the shade Nude. I really love this concealer, and it's perfect for an eye base. Get a bit of that on a flat like concealer brush, and I just take a bit of the concealer and pop it onto my eyelids. And then I just blend that in with my damp beauty blender. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using two palettes today. So I'm going to be using my Dose of Colors Desi X Katy palette, and I'm also going to use a shade from my Amrezy ABH palette. To carve out my eyes, I'm going to take the shade Necessary. So it's this like brown shade, and it's really like a muted brown, and it's perfect to like carve out your eyes and just as like a really simple base. So I like to dip into that, and then what I do is I lift my eye and I begin to just buff that in. And what I like to do is take a small flat brush and I spritz it with a bit of like fixing spray. So this is just one from Maybelline Lasting Fix, and this is a really cheap like setting spray. I mean, it's not the best for your face makeup, but like, as an eyeshadow little spray, it's really good and it's really affordable. So I'm gonna take this palette again and take the shade Just a Kiss, which I've almost finished all of it, but it's like, oh, it's just beautiful, like goldy kind of reflexes, and it's really sheer, but it has such a beautiful shimmer, and in the sunlight it's so nice. So I'm just packing this on, mainly concentrating on the inner corner, but just adding the setting spray helps it just like the pigment kind of like pulls through even more than if you were just to do it with a dry brush. Basically, you can see it's just a really nice like champagne gold, and honestly when it hits the sunlight the reflex is so beautiful. So I'm just going to pop this on the other side as well. Then I wanted to add a bit of pink to the eyeshadow, just to kind of pull the look together. So I think I'm going to take the shade Anastasia and build it up. Possibly take the shade Barb in the inner corner, but I'm not sure yet. I'm going to take the shade Anastasia from the Amrezy X ABH palette, and again I'm taking like a small like flat brush and I'm going to spritz it with the same spray, and this does just really help with the pigment. So I'm going to take a bit of this. And the top and the outer. As you can see, it's really subtle, but it's just got like a pink undertone to it now, which will just help pull everything together. So I really like that. I will do my inner corner as well to help that be a bit more bright, but yeah, it's really soft and subtle. To make the inner corner pop, I'm taking my trusted Dose of Colours highlight in the shade Soulmate. This is the Iluvsarahi collection, and again I'm just spritzing my brush. This is a really small detail brush and it's perfect for that inner corner highlight. So I just take a tiny bit of this and I just pack it into the inner corner really lightly and blend it in to the rest of the eyeshadow. I'm obsessed with this colour combination. It's so subtle but it's so nice. I'm bringing back my HNB Cosmetics lashes in the shade Extra, and I haven't worn these in so long, but we need to bring them back. I literally love these lashes so much. They are very long and very extra, but sometimes it's just what you need in your life, do you know what I mean? So I am gonna pop these on. I literally haven't worn these for months, but I love this brand of lashes. They are really affordable, and also you can wear them like multiple times. Like you get so many wears out of them, and they're like around the £8 price point. So I would definitely recommend HNB Cosmetics lashes and all their products, to be honest, but I particularly love their eyelashes. I don't think they stock this style anymore, but they do have some other really nice eyelashes which I have reviewed in the past, and they have some really nice styles. So yeah, I would recommend this lash brand. It's one of my favourites. So these are the lashes on. They are of course very extra, but you know, it's what we like to see. I haven't been able to wear lashes like this in so long, so I'm so excited. Yeah, I literally love them. Next up I'm gonna do my foundation. So I'm gonna take my Christian Dior Forever foundation in the shade 4W or 0, I'm not sure, 4W0, and I'm going to mix it with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, and this is in the shade 330. So I'm going to mix the two because this one has more of like an olivey brown undertone, and then this has a bit more of a yellow undertone. So I'm just gonna mix the two just to get that perfect shade. They're both quite similar in terms of finish. I'd say the Dior is a bit more dewy and the Pro Filter is definitely got like a bit more of a matte finish, but mixed together they're actually really nice. And I like to apply my foundation with a brush. This one's actually Fenty Beauty foundation brush, and then I blend it in with my beauty blender afterwards, but I just like to kind of start to work it into the skin using this brush. Take my Chanel concealer in the shade 30, and then I'm also going to mix it with my Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 140. So I like to use my Chanel one as like a base, and then the Fenty Beauty one to just brighten. So I just take it on all the high points of my face, and this is where I start to highlight and then contour, which I've done in-depth routine on that already on my channel, so you can go watch that if you're interested. But yeah, I pretty much do the same thing all the time. So yeah, this is just my little way of doing it. Pop this one over the top, but only on my under eye, a little bit, my forehead, tip of my nose, and my chin, and that just helps brighten it even more. It depends how bright you like your concealer, but that's just something I do. And then I blend it all in with my damp beauty blender. I'm going to set that all into place using my Huda Beauty banana bread loose baking powder, and I just like to apply this where I've obviously put my concealer, and I just take a separate beauty blender to do that, and then I'll let it set for probably like 10-15 minutes. So yeah, I'm just gonna pop this all on now. While that is setting into place, I'm just going to start to warm up my face and take my Fenty Beauty bronzer in the shade Island Ting, and just start to buff this all into my contours basically. And this is what I went through in depth in my previous video, or a couple of videos ago. So if you want kind of to know more how I do that, then just check that out, and I go through it in proper detail. I'm just going to start to warm everything up. Then taking that small detail brush again, I'm going back into the highlight that I used earlier, and I just again take a little bit onto the brush, and then I start to work that over the where I've put my highlight. So I just like to concentrate it on the tip of my nose, really small area, edge of my nose, chin as well. And I take a little bit on my finger and I pack that really lightly, start to build it up. So pretty much there with the face makeup. I'm gonna go off and do my hair quickly, and then I'll come back and I'll do the face gems and the little like sparkly bits. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly go do my hair and I'll come back. I'm now gonna head and done my hair off camera. I actually filmed a separate tutorial, so if you want to see how I got these kind of like mermaid waves, then I'll link that video down below. But I basically used the new Beauty Works X Molly May waver kit. So yeah, I've done a video on that, so I'll leave that link down below. And I also popped on some lip gloss. So I actually used the ABH lip gloss in the shade Sparkle Lava, and for lip liner I used the Dose of Colors liner in the shade, I think it's Overdrawn. Yeah, Overdrawn, which is like a pinky shade rather than like a brownie nude. So yeah, that's if you want a bit more of a brighter lip. I'd recommend using that. And now it's time for the fun part, which is to put on face gems, and I'm so excited. So I ordered a couple of options. So the main one I'm going to use, these are, I got both of these from Pretty Little Thing. The reason I always get stuff from Pretty Little Thing is because I actually have that, I get their royalty delivery. So I don't pay delivery. You pay £10 and then you get next day delivery for a year. And it's so good because then you can just order things as and when, and it literally comes the next day. I've only had a problem with it once. Apart from that, it's always really reliable. So yeah, that's why I always get my stuff from Pretty Little Thing, and they do so much on there these days. Like stuff like this is just so easy to get because they do a lot of like beauty stuff as well, so it's not just clothes. And because I've got the delivery, it just makes sense to order from there. So I got this set of face gems. I think I'm gonna go for this line of under eye, and then I might use a couple of these like in my inner corner. And then I did also get this set. I don't know whether I'll use it, but it's got more like blues and golds if I want a couple more like details, or like maybe along my cheeks. But I think I'm just going to focus under my eyes, to be honest. And then there are some like for the forehead, but I could do a little row. But I don't think I'll use these big crystally ones. I don't want to go over the top. So we'll see how this goes, and also how long they last will be interesting. How much did I pay? Like maybe like £5–10. Like they really weren't expensive at all. I don't know whether it's just one big thing or whether I can separate it. Oh, it's more one big thing. Okay, I'll just have to go for it, won't I? How fun. Oh my god, that's so fun. Okay. I kind of feel like I need to use this one and just use the line. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Don't get carried away, Catherine. Right, so this is the final look I have gone for. Proper festival ready. Like I'm ready to go to a festival right now. I'm obsessed with my hair. I really like this style and I think it does kind of go with the whole festival vibe. So yeah, this is the final look. I really hope you enjoyed getting ready with me, and I'm about to go and live my best life at a garden festival and I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm sure I'll see you very soon with another video, and if you enjoyed it then do give it a thumbs up, subscribe as well, and also follow me on Instagram if you're not already, and I'm sure I'll see you very soon with another video. Bye. You believe God is a woman.